Now, if you ask anyone who's raced here, they'll tell you, nowhere in the world is more important to get a high qualifying position than here on the windy, chicaney, challenging streets of Monaco. We're about to set the grid for tomorrow's race, but potentially for the end of the race too. So welcome along everyone to the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go. Albon's ahead of you. Okay, Hulkenberg's behind you now. Verstappen ahead. Right, their best lap, 1:14.3. Understood, stopping this lap. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. Formula One returns to Monte Carlo once again today, home to the world-famous Monte Carlo Casino that first opened in 1863. And of course, a certain road race first held in 1929. There's no greater an occasion, no more valuable a win than the Monaco Grand Prix. The astonishing Circuit de Monaco is, for all intents and purposes, virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929. The faster cars of today ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as thrilling as ever. A 2.1-mile lap here takes us around an entire country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Surfer Girl completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Michael Schumacher, Piastri, Yuki Tsunoda, and Albon, Stroll, Russell, Norris, and Callie Mayer, Leclerc, Jackson, Liam Lawson, and Ocon, Hülkenberg, Antonelli, Carlos Sainz, and Ollie Behrman, Hadja, Bortoletto, Doohan, and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world champion too. See, told you I'd give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
As the formation lap gets underway, the cars will begin their journey climbing high through the town before dicing down to the harbour side of Monaco. Arguably the most iconic venue on the race calendar due to its setting and, of course, the annual dose of glamour and drama. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can, and they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, failing that, within the points.
damage to the underbody. Repeat, serious damage to the underbody. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.9 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're currently 16th. Time last lap, 1:35.1. Okay, be very careful, the floor's incurred massive damage. tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. Tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details. Copy that. Lap times are falling off now. We want you to pit for repairs. Box, box, box. Russell's ahead of you now. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 6 laps old. And the time last lap, 1 minute 21.7. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. This is excellent stuff. You're closing in by 7/10 a lap. Carlos is in the pits. Okay, go, go, go! Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. This is our true position. We're on the same strategy. They've pitted as well as us, so warm up your tyres and make the most of this stint. Okay, we're more or less into the pit window now. If you want fresh rubber during the safety car, we're ready for you. Understood, copy that. Okay, so that's a red flag, no overtaking, and let's get back into the pits, please. Okay, we've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there. Okay. So this restart, let's go. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Enabled. DRS is now enabled. Okay, mate. Okay, Sonoda's behind you. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy. Keep pushing, you're gaining on the car ahead. teammate behind, 12.9 seconds. Ahead of you. Time last lap, 1:18.3. And gap to the car in front, 1.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums, 0.7 seconds. Good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though. As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship. Okay, gap ahead, 4.3 seconds. Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position. Tyre condition still looking good. We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap. As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 19th place. And the time last lap, 1 minute 20.7. Okay, gap to the car in front. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. managing your tyres, manage your tyres. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 11.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. Time last lap, 1:20.3. They're in 19th place. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 12.4 seconds. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 18.6 seconds. lap of the race, final lap. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
And another win to add to his ever-increasing tally. Here's your winner, Michael Schumacher.
Well, it all came good in the end for them, but it wasn't an easy start. Not the most straightforward of days, but I think it shows great strength in an athlete as a driver when you can overcome a day like this and walk away still with a victory.
As today's winners make their way up the podium steps, the folks at Alpine have shown once again just what it takes to build a successful Formula One team. A well-deserved win for them. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.